What's going on, guys? PlotArmorCards in the house, and today I'm coming to you with two brand new monsters that have just been announced. So before we get started, if you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get started with the first card. So this first card, I like its art. It's a pretty nice looking card. Its name is Chronicle Sorceress. It's a dark spellcaster effect monster, level 4 with 250 attack and 1250 attack and 1250 defense. You can only use the effect of this card's name once per turn. 1. You can activate one of these effects based on the attributes in your graveyard. So if you have a light monster in your graveyard, you can send one Blue Eyes White Dragon or one card that mentions it from your deck to the graveyard except Chronicle Sorceress. So the first thing I notice is the Blue Eyes White Dragon. That part isn't too great for me because I have Tyrant of D for that now, right? So, sorry, not Tyrant of D, Dictator of D. I have Dictator of D for that now. So Dictator of D lets you do that as well. And then Dictator of D only lets you send one Blue Eyes from your hand and then a card that mentions Blue Eyes from your hand. This card I like because it lets you send a card that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your graveyard. Now, this could be any of the Eyes of Blue cards. I believe most of them mentioned Blue Eyes White Dragon specifically. Most of those cards have decent graveyard effects. The problem is they were really slow, so I think this could speed it up a decent amount. Also, the tuners, the two stone tuners, those are also really good targets for this to send straight to the graveyard. And secondly, Dark. You can send one Dark Magician or one card that mentions it from your deck to the graveyard except Chronicle Sorceress. I could see that part being used in decent combination with Eternal Soul and Magician Souls. Those are both pretty good cards that allow you to special summon from the graveyard. So this would work pretty decently. And also, if you play this in your Blue Eyes deck, personally, I remember back in the day, I used to run Chaos Dragon Levianeer in my Blue Eyes deck for a while. This would help because it's a dark monster. So this thing in the graveyard would be a lot easier to summon Chaos Dragon Levianeer. Next, we got... Oh, nice. I like the art on this thing too. Stardust Worm. It's a light dragon effect monster. It is a level 1 with 0 attack and 0 defense. You can only use this card's names 1 and 2 effects once per turn each. Okay. So if this card is in your hand or graveyard and you control level 8 or higher dragon synchro monster, so Stardust, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay, not bad. You can tribute this card, special summon up to 2 level 1 light dragon monsters from your hand and or graveyard except Stardust Worm, but their effects cannot be activated. Personally, I don't run a Stardust deck, but my brother does run a deck, and I know his ratios pretty well. I think of the cards that he uses that can be used for this card's second effect is maybe Stardust Xylong for sure, and then he also runs Converging Will's Dragon. So I think he runs 2 copies of Converging Wills and 1 copy of Stardust Xylong, but obviously, ratios can be edited, and the way Stardust is, it seems to be getting a lot more Dragon-type support, Stardust-specific support, because I know the Stardust deck uses a lot of junk cards as well. Junk as in, Junk Speeder, Junk Warrior, that type of stuff. I think as more and more Stardust support comes out, this card is only going to get better and better. I also think it's pretty good for now. Also, the second effect, you can tribute this card, special summon up to 2 level 1 light dragon monsters from your hand and or graveyard, except Stardust Worm. This wouldn't be too bad in Blue Eyes decks either. I guess you could use it to summon the White Stone of Ancients and then go into, Synchro Summon, maybe Formula Synchron, maybe Celestial Double Star Shaman. Actually, my brother runs both of those in his Stardust deck. I don't know the specifics of the other 2 cards I just mentioned before for Stardust deck. I don't know if they have limitations. You can only special summon a certain card with them. But it would be interesting to go into Celestial Double Star Shaman or Formula Synchron, then you could also actually special summon if you have Azure Eyes on the field, so that wouldn't be too bad for combos, but someone smarter than me would have to figure out what to do with it next, right? So that's something you guys are going to have to figure out, but I think these are both really, really cool cards. I definitely intend to try out the top one. The bottom one I might give to my little brother for his birthday or something. We'll see how he likes it, right? So anyway, guys, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. And oh my goodness, look at the time.
It's time to do